It's time for live chat. The Psychetruth live chat. Every Wednesday. Well, some Wednesdays. I'll answer your questions about whatever you want to talk about on the Psychetruth. Live chat, live chat, live chat, live chat, live chat, live chat. The Psychetruth live chat. Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It's me, Santa Corrina Claus. And I am very, very happy to be doing this special edition of my live chat for all of you, where I will be announcing the winners of our holiday giveaway. We had so many prizes, so many entries. I'm really, really excited to share all of these winners with you. I do want to just wait a little bit, give people a little bit of time to arrive in the chat, because I'm hoping that there will be a couple of winners that are actually in the chat when they get announced. So we will, let's see. So how many of you that are in here now entered the giveaway? So all you had to do to enter was sign up for your free 7-day trial of our subscription service, wellnessplus.tv. There were quite a lot of people that signed up, so I'm very, very happy to hear that. I'm just gonna see if anyone comments. World of Doll says, not me. Anyhow, I know everybody's in different time zones, so I knew that it would be really, really hard for people to actually be in the chat. So it is not necessary that you're present to win, but I'm hoping there will be some people that are present to win. No, I'm not going to show you my feet. Stop asking. Alrighty. So I do want to answer a couple of health questions today, since I have not had the chance to do my weekly health Q&A. I was doing the weekly for quite a while, and then unfortunately we had to kind of hold off on those. Tika Linda, I don't know who you are either. Okay, my name is Corrina Rachel. I'm a certified holistic health coach. I have made hundreds and hundreds of informational videos on this YouTube channel, Psychetruth, about a lot of different topics. And actually my moderator is already here, so unfortunately, World of Dolls, I cannot make you my moderator for this chat, but thank you for asking. Y'alls are cracking me up. So the feet people, man, what is up with that? What is up with that? So bizarre. How to stop butterflies in the stomach. Man, I wish I knew. Stop eating butterflies? It's not as serious. All right, so folks in the chat room, did any of y'all actually sign up for the giveaway? Maybe I'm just getting all of the all of the people that just happen to be online right now. All right, so I am not seeing very much in the way of questions. Christine T, what would you recommend for anxiety other than Rescue Remedy, which is a great little blend that I believe a lot of people have used very successfully. We make a lot of videos about anxiety, sleep, etc. Just there's probably a lot of different things to consider, but just to name off of a couple, one of the first things to think about for anyone that's, kind of suffering from anxiety or panic, is just checking in with things like your caffeine intake, your sugar intake. If you're spiking your blood sugar a lot with things like sugar, high fructose corn syrup, white bread, potato chips, all of those types of foods are going to spike your blood sugar level up very quickly, and that constant shifting in your blood sugar levels can be a big cause of anxiety. And a lot of times people don't think about that the foods they're eating could actually be causing some of those emotional feelings or anxious feelings. But things like sugar, caffeine, and even those white bread types of foods that aren't even sweet, like potato chips and tortillas, those things are definitely going to make it really, really hard for your body to stabilize your hormone levels. So you've got your stress hormones, your adrenal hormones, all different kind of stuff that comes into play. Some other things that can be helpful for anxiety would be magnesium. People that are magnesium deficient will often have increased incidences of feelings of anxieties and stuff like that. So it's a good thing to consider. I would also just mention that there's an entire realm of YouTube video, or a genre of YouTube video called ASMR. It stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And these are videos that are designed to help people relax, help people sleep, using different binaural noises or 3D audio. And those videos are, I think, really, really spectacular. And there's so many different types of videos, different sounds, and what we call triggers. I just encourage you to kind of listen to different videos and see which things can help offer you some relief. We live in a sugar world, it's true. Somebody's talking about meditation. I want to meditate more, but that's my problem. Joe G. Oh, basically I have trouble with wanting to because my mind is stuck on a physical mindset, has a hard time shifting towards that. So the thing about meditation is that it's not about being able to magically snap your fingers and all of a sudden just be in a meditative state. If we could do that, that would be great. But that's not what meditating is about. All right. And what really gives us the benefit is just the mere attempt to take our mind off of things that are stressing us out and to try and focus on things like our breathing. Something that's very calming. You can also do meditations focusing on things like a candle flicker. The flicker of that flame in a candle is another thing that can help you get your mind off of all of those stressful thoughts. So the whole point of meditation is not that you just magically close your eyes and, drift off to this magical place where you're not distracted anymore. The whole purpose and the whole benefit of meditation comes from trying to focus your attention on something and then being present to those different distractions that come in. So thinking about your workout, thinking about this, or thinking about a physical, maybe since you work out a lot, maybe a physical soreness or pain that distracts you out of meditation. But once those distractions come, the benefit of meditation comes when you observe that distraction and then you say, you know what, I'm not going to let that take my focus off of my breathing or off of the flicker of the candle flame. And so just the mere attempt to try and focus your mind on something is what meditation is all about. And it's not that somebody's good at it or somebody's bad at it. It's just about the practice of trying to focus your mind on something other than all of those crazy thoughts and worries that you have throughout the day. But meditation is a fantastic thing to do for anxiety. And the more that you build that skill of being able to resist distractions and keep your mind focused on something, that is a very, very beneficial thing as you move throughout your life, so that when you enter a stressful situation or when you start having those feelings of anxiety, you know how to help your mind not get completely sidetracked by those feelings. And you've become practiced at focusing on something in the real universe, focusing on something physical like the sensation of your breath, or like I said, a candle flickering, or honestly, you can kind of focus on anything. What we can kind of call like a mindfulness meditation, which is just that whatever you're doing, really work on focusing your attention on that. Even your workouts, even when you're in the gym, that can be a meditation. Just as you work on, practicing being focused on what you're doing and letting go of all of those other distractions and thoughts that come in and try to pull you off focus. Eating caterpillars, that doesn't sound like fun. Nita Vlogs, I'm sorry that you missed the videos announcing the giveaway. We posted a video on Psychetruth and on the ASMR channel. Oddly, even though we're giving away like over $1,000 worth of really cool stuff, those videos didn't get very many views, so what the freaking heck. Hee. All right, scrolling down. What is my favorite way to relax? Putting on some jazz, my personal music of choice. And just getting really comfortable. Sometimes I really like using eye pillows or just whatever random thing I have lying around to lay over my eyes. Something about blocking out all the light and even applying a little bit of pressure to the eyes, such as when you use an eye pillow, I find really, really relaxing. And then listening to music that I really like helps. Diffusing essential oils into the air. So one of our prizes that we're announcing today is essential oil diffusers. But diffusing really beautiful, pleasant smelling oils into the air, like lavender, would be, another part of my, relaxation ritual. Corrina Claus is coming to town. Yes, indeed. World of Dolls Studios, we have so many splits videos. I don't think we've filmed any recently, interestingly enough, but we've made just dozens and dozens of splits videos. So I encourage you to check out all the videos we have. There's several people that have done yoga for splits, and honestly, I would recommend that you do the yoga videos as opposed to just the regular stretching, because yoga is designed to help build balance in your body. So where sometimes if you're just doing regular splits stretching, there hasn't been as much thought put into, giving you a routine that creates balance, that isn't going to stretch too much, and that will provide counter stretches or counter movements to help your body stay balanced as you work towards the splits. So if you put in yoga for splits on our channel, we have tons of that, or even just, yoga for flexibility, leg and hip flexibility, deep hip stretches or deep hip openers. All of those things would be really great ways to work towards your splits. No, I don't read tarot cards. Sarah Sunny, I have a 12-year-old ballet dancer that wants to go vegan. Is this healthy? What would you suggest? A vegan diet can be very, very healthy. And in the sense that a vegan diet will remove, a lot of the real big bad guys, like, hot dogs and sausage and, these processed meats are some of the absolute worst things that anyone can eat. I don't personally feel that avoiding all animal products is absolutely necessary, or that it's right for everyone. I think it's really important to just know that every person's body is different. Some people respond really, really well to a vegan diet and others don't. Some people's bodies will thrive better on more of a paleo diet, or something that has a lot of good high quality meat products like grass-fed beef or free-range chicken. Now, so it's really each person's individual decision that they have to make about what kind of diet they want to do. I think that if people feel that they are gravitating towards veganism or wanting to try it, you should totally try it. And give it a try and just see how your body responds. Do you feel like you have more energy? Do you feel like it makes you feel good, or does it feel like it makes you feel worse? Ultimately, each of us has to be responsible for discovering our own ideal diet and listening to our bodies when we do eat a certain way, because our bodies will help us know when we're eating the right foods based on how it responds, how those foods make you feel. Now, in terms of a 12-year-old going vegan, I would have a little bit of hesitation there. Because a vegan diet is so restrictive, right? There's a lot of foods that are restricted in a vegan diet. It can be very difficult for vegans to get all of the nutrients that they need. Now, there are definitely lots of ways to be very, very healthy as a vegan. I don't think that every vegan out there is deficient in nutrients, but it is very common. So if you're gonna go vegan, educate yourself. Educate yourself. Listen to your body as you transition. And just pay attention to how it responds. Do you feel better? Do you feel worse? Because not everyone will thrive on a vegan diet. And know that you can't go vegan by just taking out a whole bunch of foods from your diet and then living on those couple of foods that are left. You've got to add new foods into your diet. And I think a good rule of thumb would be that you are adding things to your diet that you've never eaten before or that you've maybe never heard of. And that kind of falls in with that educate yourself piece, right? That's like, go out there, learn about foods. For instance, there's something called nutritional yeast, which is incredibly high in B vitamins. B vitamins are one of the things that vegans can become deficient in because we primarily get them from eating animal products. So nutritional yeast is this awesome vegan food that is great for supplementing B vitamins. But again, it's something that like most people probably have never heard of before, but it's going to be a really great thing for vegans. And then the last thing I would say is that, people under the age of 20, I think should be very, very careful going on any kind of restrictive diet. So whether you're just restricting calories or whether you're actually restricting entire groups of foods, I think that can be very dangerous when your body is still in that growing, developing phase, which basically happens all the way through, even our early 20s. But just to kind of give you a general rule of thumb, I would say that under 20, just proceed with caution. And so for a 12-year-old, I kind of feel like maybe that's too young for her to start doing such a restrictive diet. Now, if you're a vegan and you know tons of foods and you're super well educated, then maybe you can help her to do that correctly. But I would fear that, somebody that young doing such a restrictive diet, they're going to end up missing out on a lot of stuff. Now, so she's a ballet dancer. She wants to get real thin, I imagine, and that's probably why she wants to go vegan. But the thing is that you don't have to go vegan in order to eat healthy. Period. You know, a lot of people out there, you know, we just kind of get into this mindset like, oh, if I want to be healthy, I have to go vegan. And it's just not true, right? You can still be super, super healthy and not necessarily be a vegan. Just eat smart. Lots of fruits and vegetables. 7 to 10 cups of vegetables a day is the recommendation, just to hit our minimum nutritional requirements. So lots and lots of vegetables. Stay away from fried foods, processed foods. She's probably already doing that already if she's a ballet dancer. You know, and just know that if you are going to eat animal foods, it's always going to be a good idea to opt for the organic, grass-fed, or free range. These are all different things that you'll see on a label that can help you basically just find a really high-quality animal product. Life with May. My son is 5 with autism, and the doctor just put him on a gluten-free, casein-free diet. I fear he won't get all his nutrition. Honestly, gluten-free, casein-free should not be an issue. So in the last question, people were asking about veganism, and I was like, yeah, veganism, that can be hard to get all of your nutrition because there's a lot of foods that are taken out. But gluten-free, casein-free basically means, you know, no wheat. The thing is that the casein and things like sodium caseinate are used like crazy in processed foods for various things. So what going casein free is basically going to do is knock out a bunch of really unhealthy processed foods that he already should, you know, probably not be eating. And then in terms of going gluten-free, there are tons of gluten-free options out there. Gluten-free versions of regular foods, gluten-free flours, so you can still make, you know, pastries or bread or whatever else that you want. I would say that going gluten-free and casein-free is probably a good idea for autism. It's not a particular area I've done a whole lot of research on, but the little bit of research I have done, I would say that's probably a very good idea. And I'm sure that the doctor can either provide you with information on how you can make sure he's still getting his nutrients, or recommend you a, you know, health coach or nutritionist or someone you can work with to kind of, you know, be your safety net, so to speak, and making sure that he's still getting the stuff that he needs. Gluten, much like it sounds, is a glue-like component that's present in wheat. Gluten is what helps breads to kind of be sticky and spongy. So gluten molecules, in and of themselves, they aren't horrible, but they're rather large molecules. And if they cross out of our digestive tract and into our bloodstream, this is where it becomes very problematic. Now, a lot of us have what they call leaky gut, which is just like it sounds, where the membrane of the digestive tract lining just kind of becomes inflamed and it can become leaky. So this is how gluten can go from your digestive tract and into your bloodstream. When it does that, it can cause all kinds of different issues, autoimmune issues, as my moderator has just chimed in here. And you know, the prevalence of gluten intolerance and gluten sensitivity, I think there's a lot of reasons for that. I think a lot of it has to do with just the way that the bread is processed, the way that it is made, and the fact that most of the bread that we're eating is a partial food. They just isolate the starchy part of the grain in order to make that bread. And so you lose out on a whole bunch of different nutrients and enzymes that your body needs to help you break up that starch. So gluten in and of itself is not an evil, horrible thing, but when the body is not equipped to digest the bread, paired with us eating way more wheat than most of us need to, and the processing of it, the way that it's made, there's just a lot of different reasons. But yes, so yeah, somebody asked what gluten was, so that was what that was in response to. Ian Z, you can certainly ask mental health related questions. I try to only answer questions that I actually have answers to. I'm a certified holistic health coach, so I definitely am probably more a little food oriented. But you're welcome to ask your question, and I will answer it if I think I have a good answer. New studies show that eating very small portions is the way to go. Theo Wink just chimed that in. And yeah, that is definitely in agreement with research that I've done in the past. Basically, just that people typically are overeating, eating more food than they actually need at any meal. And just the mere fact of overeating, not even in relation to what the food was, but just overeating in general, is really, really terrible for us. So yeah, the more that we can keep our portions small, and the guideline is just thinking about don't overeat at your meals. It takes 10 to 15 minutes for our brain and stomach to communicate with each other when we're full. So eating smaller portions and slowing down when you eat is a really, really good way to avoid overeating, because by slowing down, you give your brain more time to receive that message from your stomach like, hey, I'm full, I'm good. Whereas if we rush through eating and we're eating huge portions, by the time you finish your plate, then your brain starts getting that message that you're full, and then it starts getting that message that you have eaten way too much food. And when you get that food coma sensation, that is your body making fat. That's why we go into a food coma, because all of the energy of the body is now trying to turn this excess sugar you just ate into fat. Ketogenesis. And so there's a very let's see, I don't want to say unhealthy, but there can be very negative effects associated with overeating. We were talking earlier about how spiking your blood sugar over and over and over again, that can even cause anxiety. It can mess up our body's ability to sleep on regular schedules. So yes, I just saw the thing there about portions, small portions, and it actually is a really good recommendation. Whether it's weight loss or just improving your health, there's a lot of benefits in trying to avoid overeating. Never a good idea to calorie restrict, but unfortunately most of us are eating, way more food than we need to at each individual meal. Adrian, where can I get the most massage videos for my buck? Amazon or Patreon? I guess, I mean, we're putting a lot of massage videos up on Amazon. They're not really getting very many reviews or whatever, but there are quite a lot up on Amazon. Probably the most massage videos would be signing up for wellnessplus.tv. So in the last couple years, really, YouTube has been just making things really, really hard on its content creators. The very people that helped make YouTube what it is, now YouTube is kind of throwing us under the bus. So between censorship and advertiser unfriendly videos, flagging videos, we can barely, every single time we upload, things are getting auto flagged and we have to wait for them. So it's a very problematic issue. But we love making massage videos. We know that they're very beneficial both for massage therapists and for non-therapists that use them to help them relax or fall asleep or learn how to massage a loved one. And probably the most massage videos for your buck would be signing up for wellnessplus.tv. And you can actually start a free trial. Try it out for 7 days. Check out what's up there. Get a little sneak peek and then decide if you want to sign up. We post about 10 to 20 videos a week on wellnessplus.tv. So definitely that is the most videos that we have anywhere. Patreon is cool though, because we do things like cosplay massage, where we kind of like dress up and do different characters and role plays. It's just really fun and something that we cannot post anywhere else. So wellnessplus.tv or Patreon would be my recommendation. All right, guys, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get into this prize announcing mode. I'm going to do one last call here. Is there anyone who's in the chat now that entered the giveaway? All you had to do to enter the giveaway was sign up for your free trial of wellnessplus.tv. Or if you were already signed up to wellnessplus.tv, you could send an email to enter. Also, all of our Patreon supporters are already entered. So I just thought it would be cool if, one of the winners was actually in the chat when I announce them. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Yes, there are also nutrition videos on Wellness Plus. So Wellness Plus is massage, ASMR, nutrition videos, yoga, 30-day programs like 30-day yoga, 30-day abs, all kinds of different stuff. Okay, y'all are cracking me up. All right. Yeah, I do ASMR videos, El Diablo. I don't know if you're kidding me or you already know that. I don't know. All right, so here we go. Okay, first prize. Yoga Club Guru box is awarded to Savannah Utz. Savannah Utz. It's utzsavannah@gmail.com. So basically, I'm going to announce the winners here. We will email these folks, these winners. If they don't respond within 24 hours, we will pick new winners. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. So, Yoga Club Guru box goes to Savannah Utz. Kaizen Air Essential Oil Diffusers. So, they are doing a give one, get one, which means that each winner gets 2 diffusers, which is very cool. So the first winner is Dirk Berse. Dirk.berse@gmail.com. Next winner, Harrison Smith. HarrisonAsher25@gmail.com is the winner of the second set of essential oil diffusers. Next prize, Dragonfly, $75 gift certificate for fitness and yoga wear. We have a lot of Dragonfly on our channel. If you watch our yoga videos, I'm sure you've seen these outfits before. They're awesome. So the first winner is Dustin Tran 89@gmail.com. Second winner, Aluddra May016 one of our Patreon supporters. Madam Glam gel polish and lamp set. Menne or Genea Menne? I don't know. Genea0315@yahoo.com. And then the second Madam Glam gel polish set goes to Liz Tolley, Liz0429@yahoo.com. Just gonna pop back over here. Any of y'all, if there's any of y'all that are winning here that are in the chat, please let me know. No, I'm not picking them from a hat now, but the winners were chosen at random, and then they made a list for me so that I wouldn't have to actually be like sitting here drawing names out of a hat. So no, it's not rigged. We did choose winners at random. Whoa, scrolly insanity. All right, scrolling back down. Let me go back over to my winners. Lovetica natural skincare gift set. Becca Regan. Becca in Alaska @hotmail.com. Matcha gift set goes to Rick Saw, one of our Patreon supporters. And then there's a skincare gift set. Jastinee. Xiong? Not sure if I'm saying that right. Bella Virtue Organics, Cris Flores is the winner. cflores562@hotmail.com. Hardlotion.com. This is made on skincare. Some of my favorite natural skincare. Crystal Weigell. cweigel11@gmail.com. Then we've got the Inviting Homes salt lamp. This is one that I have right here. I just love these salt lamps. And then they emit negative ions into the air, which are emitted in nature by things like waterfalls, and even from the core of the earth. It's like emitting negative ions. They're very, very beneficial for our health, and they help to neutralize the effects of positive ions, which come out of our electronic devices, computers, TVs, etc. So a little crystal salt lamp is a great way to bring a little touch of nature indoors. So that winner is Kronos Leonhart, one of our Patreon supporters, grandemonio9@gmail.com. The Mobo System Deluxe, for lack of a better term, it's like this really cool, it's like a foam roller thing, but it has all of these different parts, and you can unscrew them and put them in different orders so that you can use it for different purposes. Pain relief, mobility, stretching. Really, really cool thing. So that winner is Kerry-Lou Henson. Kerry-Lou@kerry-lou.com. And last but not least, Luna Lifestyle Natural Body Care Set. Joel Harper, one of our Patreon supporters. JD Harper 2772@att.net. All right, so there is one prize left, and it is the beautiful Yode wooden watch. These watches are beautiful. So they have given a $180 credit that you can use in the store. So you can actually just buy a watch with that. Or if you want to get one of the fancier ones, you can use that $180 credit. So they actually have their own link that you needed to click to enter for that. And then they will be contacting their winner directly. So I'm actually not announcing the last and final winner here in the chat. They're going to be emailed directly from Yode. So let me find... I kind of want to find that link real quick because y'all could still enter. All of you that are in here today, grab that link. Doodly doo doo doo. So all of you that are in the chat now and you're like, oh, we didn't sign up to win. Okay, I just shared this link, yodewatches.com/all this crazy enough stuff. Go click that link, guys, and you will be entered for that $180 store credit for a beautiful Yode wooden watch. I meant to wear mine today, and I left it sitting on my bedside table. El Diablo, we actually do make personalized videos for our Patreon supporters. So if you want a personalized video, just head over to Patreon and sign up. Alrighty, I just got a tip. This is awesome. I didn't even ask for tips today, but Christina Manny, thank you so much. Christina says, can you please talk on reducing depression? I avoid medications. So I would agree that avoiding medications for depression is a good idea because unfortunately a lot of those medications, not only do they have a really long list of side effects, but I also don't think that, it's the most practical way to resolve that issue. So, ideas for reducing depression. I think one of the biggest reasons that we start feeling down, now there's a lot of reasons that we start feeling down. There's things like stress. There's things like not getting enough sleep. There's things like nutritional deficiencies. So if you're not getting, healthy fats in your diet, if you're not getting the nutrients that you need, there's a lot of different nutrients that we get when we eat a well-rounded diet of healthy foods, from B vitamins to magnesium to, there's just a lot of different nutrients that are all really important. So those kind of physical considerations I would definitely recommend to consider. Now, another kind of just something I've noticed over the years, we are kind of living in this culture that doesn't really encourage us to find things that we're passionate about. We just kind of, a lot of us are maybe just kind of living a somewhat passive existence where we go to work, we come home, we watch a movie, we watch TV, we do this, we do that. And I think it kind of creates a void in our lives that we don't really even realize is there until you find that thing that fills the void. And what I mean is something that we're really passionate about, something that we really care about and want to dedicate ourselves to. If we can do something that makes us feel like we're making a difference, that we're helping someone else, putting something positive out into the universe, I think that is one of the best remedies for depression because it gives us purpose. And it helps us feel like we're contributing something that's beneficial or worthwhile. I think just as a general concept, helping others, even though maybe it sounds a little counterintuitive, but reaching out and helping someone else is one of the best things that we can do to help elevate our own mood. I know for myself personally, when I feel like I've helped someone or I've created something of value, that is like the best that I feel. So to put this, I'm a little bullet point person, so to put it in a bullet point list, I would say reach out and help someone. Whether it's volunteering your time somewhere or even just being there for a friend or a family member that needs someone to talk to or someone to listen, do something for someone else and see how it makes you feel about yourself. Find something that you're passionate about. Find something that really motivates you or thrills you. So that could be something, and maybe these two things kind of overlap. So let's say that you are really, really passionate about animals. You love animals. You love everything about them. Well, what if you went and volunteered your time at the Humane Society? Here in Austin, we have a lot of different companies that try to find homes for animals. Emansa Pet is one of them. I'm trying to think of some other names. I can't think of any. But for wherever you live, the idea is that you find, something that you feel really passionately about and that you can either dedicate your time to or, volunteer to do something really positive and try and reach out and help someone else. Sometimes people, maybe they feel like, oh, I'm not passionate about anything. Well, I really don't think that there's anyone out there that just isn't passionate about anything. So one thing that I've done before is actually go to like a list of nonprofits, and you could even look up the nonprofits where you live. Or if you feel like there's not a lot of nonprofits in the city where you live, just look at a big list and it'll start to ding out these little things that you really care a lot about. And you'll be like, oh yeah, animal rights or, Humane Society, or maybe it's more people oriented. Maybe it's something having to do with, supporting, for instance, there's a charity called Child of War, or maybe it's warchild.org. But it's an entire charity dedicated to helping support the children and families of people who are either there's a family member that's out fighting in war or has been lost or injured or somehow. Reach out and help other people. Find something that you feel passionate about. For me, I'm super passionate about health. I'm super passionate about music. And these things kind of help give me that encouragement that I want to wake up each day and I have something to pursue, have something to work toward. To get kind of more into like in the moment, reducing depression. What do you do when you're just feeling bad? Change your state. And I don't mean go physically to another state. I mean change your state of being. So you could change your physical state or your physical environment by diffusing essential oils, for instance. Or change your physical state, physical environment by walking outside, getting some fresh air. Or change the state that you're in. So maybe you're feeling down, you're feeling blah. Maybe you notice that you have this like crick in your neck or some kind of physical pain somewhere. Do something for that pain. Maybe it's going and getting a massage. Maybe it's using some kind of a pain relief gel or something like that. Arnica is a great herb for pain relief. But doing something to try and improve your physical state of being or changing your the environment that you're in or the physical state that you're in. And just to close this question out, we've done a lot of videos on this topic. So I encourage you to just watch some of the different videos that have offered tips, because I think that there's a lot of different things that we can do to improve our mood, uplift our mood, and just, try to feel better about the world around us. Patrick Panasco, how do you tell your therapist you want to try a more natural route of mental health? Just like that. And if they aren't really into that, then maybe you need to find a different therapist. Just saying. Well, I want to thank all of you so much for being here in my little spontaneous chat here today. Congratulations to all of our winners, even though none of our winners were in the chat today. So I shared that link. I'll share it again right now. Yodwatches.com/all this crazy gobbledygook. Go there. That is the last prize of our giveaway. It is still up for grabs. It is still up for grabs. And, yeah. Check it out. They will be contacting their winner. Cool. Sarah Sunny said she just entered. That's awesome. So check it out. That can be hopefully the last winner of that last prize. And again, if we don't hear back from the winners we chose within 24 hours, we will pick new winners. So there you have it. I want to thank all of you so much for being here. I want to wish all of you a very, very, very Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. I got my little Christmas hat on, even though you can't really see it very well. Here we go. Thank you, Adrian, for sticking up for me. I want to thank all of you so much for being here. I will see you all again next, well, not next week, I don't know. Next time I'm able to do a chat, I will see you all again. Thank you so much for coming. Again, Merry, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you all again soon. I'm going to share that Yod link again. Everybody go, sign up, enter. Very best of luck to all of you. And heck, for that matter, all of you who are in the chat now, if y'all want to go sign up for your free trial of wellnessplus.tv, just go to wellnessplus.tv, start your free 7-day trial, because I have a feeling some of these winners we've chosen are not going to respond, and we probably will end up having to choose some extra winners. So if you go and you sign up now, you can still have a chance to win some of these amazing prizes. Thank you all so much for being here. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Love you all so much, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Thanks so much for coming.